Welcome to another episode of Top Coach. I'm Claudia Cimenti, professional coach and founder of Topcoach Luxembourg. In this episode, we are going to continue talking about becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable. Today, I'm going to explore the discomfort of change and outline some basic how-to steps for you to try first when you are faced with the discomfort of change. Let's get to it. You probably have heard the old adage, the only constant is change. And it's true, change is an integral part of life. Sometimes change is self-originated. We move away from something undesirable or move towards something more attractive. If we are the one to initiate the change, we have some control and as such have some influence about this level of discomfort that's coming our way. This is a double-edged sword, however, as this is one of the reasons why most of us we do not change much, because the resistance created by the anticipated discomfort is larger than the desire for change. We only change to the level of the discomfort we overcome. But apart from our personal desire to change for the better, much, if not most, of our change is externally imposed and affects us or the collective systems we are part of. This change is unavoidable and not always desirable. It can change from short-term and local, like an illness or a relationship challenge, all the way to, say, restructuration at work. And it reaches all the way to global and long-term. Let's remember COVID. Or societal changes such as inflation, policy changes, Brexit, or even war like the one that is raging in the Ukraine right now. Let's also not discount the constant change brought about by the accelerating change of technological advances. We all know how much globalization and social marketing has impacted the way we do business. In any case, private life, social life, and work life are in a constant state of flux. We are learning that life or business as usual is no longer certain, predictable, or stable. We have to learn to adapt. And these long-term challenges generally impose a whole series of short-term discomfort. Symptoms of the discomfort are experienced differently by different people. It ranges from a slight pit in the stomach to feeling utterly overwhelmed and disoriented. People languish in various levels of mental discomfort, anxiety, and even face mental health challenges. Sometimes this state of stress can even lead to physical symptoms or full-blown burnout. The impact of this is often exacerbated in collectives, such as teams at work, where everybody is affected differently. I mean, how is a team supposed to be engaged, productive, and innovative if every member is dealing with discomfort and different members experience and deal with this discomfort differently? It's truly a challenge. Here are a few preliminary cognitive how-to steps. We will explore this complex topic in more detail in future episodes. If you like what you see and hear, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any future episodes. If you have a question or a suggestion for a future video topic, please visit www.topcoachluxembourg.lu/YouTube and drop me a line. Don't forget to let me know if you want to be part of the show. So what are some basic how-tos as you deal with the discomfort of change? Adjust your expectations. Always remember this: discomfort is the norm. And learn to recognize it as the baseline, the state you are in when facing challenges, dealing with change, or going through any kind of transformation. If you are waiting for the sunny, easy, comfortable path to just appear in front of you, you will wait forever and ultimately stay stuck exactly where you are. Just like when we lose a loved one, we expect to go through the Kübler-Ross stages of grief, from denial to acceptance and all that. It's best to accept that you will experience mental discomfort when you go through change. It's quite similar. Sometimes this discomfort can even result in physical symptoms related to the stress it creates. Learn to step boldly into the unknown. It takes courage to step out of the comfort zone and willingly and purposefully lean into the discomfort. But it's not something that can be avoided if you desire any kind of change. As already pointed out in another video in this series, not changing has its own share of discomfort. So either or, whatever discomfort you pick, it can't be avoided. It's not all bad, however, because overcoming challenges and learning those ever important resilience skills is the path to personal growth. Start with being objective. Take a long, non-judgmental, non-emotive look at the context and requirements. What is really happening? Try hard to look at it in an impassive way, because so often the imagined discomfort looming in our mind is much larger than what's actually happening in reality. Resist the urge to avoid the discomfort. Don't immediately try to run away from it or change the context rather than facing it. Human tendency is to resist discomfort, to avoid it. For instance, ditching the status quo is often appealing when the old ways of doing things become tedious or uncomfortable. But when considering new directions, be aware that establishing new ways is also going to bring discomfort, and not all of them are going to be successful. In such a case, do not just anticipate the benefits of moving away from the old, but acknowledge the disruption and transformation that will become the order of the new day. After all, many of us find safety and comfort in daily routines. Don't go it alone. It helps to have support when facing uncomfortable things, especially for the first time. A coach helps you explore your own best way of how to step into the unknown and learn to view those challenges as an opportunity for growth and change. The right community of peers can also lend courage, motivation, and practical guidance as you push the boundaries of your comfort zone. Know that it will get easier. Leaning into the unknown and embracing the discomfort of change is hardest the first few times around. You do get better at it as you build your resilience skills. It's much like a muscle that you train. You may never really welcome the discomfort. That's why it's called discomfort. But it will get easier to deal with, to become comfortable, accepting, and being in that state. These are just a couple easy ways to get you started with dealing with these looming states of discomfort. Just know that if you want things to change, even if it's for the better, you will need to face discomfort. It's the unavoidable price you have to pay for undergoing change. I am sure that even the people with nearly superhuman success stories were not exempt from this. They rather had or acquired the ability to see that very discomfort for what it is and overcome it. It's all about feeling the discomfort and doing it anyway. Before we wrap up, please take a moment and share in the comments what insight in this video resonated the most with you. Will you try it next time you're facing the discomfort of change? Let me know. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to connecting with you very soon again. Take care. Bye-bye.